Thanks for tuning in. I'm Crystal.
And I'm Steven.
And we're back another week in another video.
Right? This one's called Crunch Roll. Not Crunchy Roll, but Crunch Roll.
And we kind of just came up with this right now, so hopefully you love it. We wanted to bring you something different that's like kind of outside of the usual like washing machine.
Different it is. Yeah. It is an intermediate level, but even if you're a beginner or not sure, you can still try it out. Make sure that you're safe, stretched out, warmed up, and having fun, and we'll get through it.
Well, if you're ready,
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Alright, bases, we're ready to go into reverse bird, into thrown in hands. So, because it's the crunchy roll, I'm gonna grab these ankles here and I'm gonna squeeze and crunch and flex my feet back as Crystal leans in. I get her in my balanced position. I don't actually push her up yet. I'm in my little happy baby, balanced, and then I can extend. From here, I'm gonna flex these toes back and let her fall into me a little bit. I grab her under the heels, I flex those toes back, and then she rocks into her straddled reverse thrown in hands. To get out of this one, I'm gonna present my feet up and lower her down until she's safe on the ground. My feet still stay up to make sure she has her balance.
All right, flyers, we've done this before. We're gonna go into a reverse bird. Lean in with those hips, straight body. And we're here. To find thrown on hands, I'm letting Steven place me there, so I really had to do very little work. If I arch, this is really common, and try to peel myself off, it's gonna make it a lot more difficult for our base. Use the feet to find your way back to the ground.
All right, bases, now we're gonna transition from straddle thrown in hands to backfly. So Crystal's gonna come up here, grab my feet for assistance, pops on up, locks them in. Now from here, I'm crunching in so hard it's crazy. Grabbing the back sits bones here. And as we go over, I wanna make sure that my hands are up and ready just in case she flops over a little bit too quickly. Ideally, your feet are gonna control that though. So from here, she's gonna come down, I'm supporting the back here, and she peels off me as she comes safely to the ground.
All right, flyers, our turn. We're gonna use the feet to get back into our thrown on hands. That just takes some of the weight off for our base. Keep a little lifted so our base has more room to get through. As soon as I feel the heels on the thud, I'm gonna start to lean back and keep the legs wrapped. That's gonna slow us down all the way, and I can find hand connection right away. To come out, we're gonna straddle pike over, bring our feet as softly as we can to the ground.
All right, bases, now we're gonna go from the reverse shoulder stand to the reverse bird. So our flyers are gonna turn around, we're gonna enter from the backfly position, nice and safe, hands up. Make that connection before we get into the reverse shoulder stand. So we get in there, we get all the weight on that shoulder stand, and then our feet are gonna slide around our flyers into the hip crease here. I'm coming into my happy baby, giving those strong arms, and after she gets through, I pull my heels together like the Wicked Witch of Oz. Save and Toto. We're in our reverse bird again. To get out, I bend down, lower Crystal to my face, and she's safe and sound.
All right, flyers, this is probably gonna be the trickiest part of the whole machine. It even took Steven and I several times to really kind of nail down the timing. But if you've ever done a whip before, it's similar to a whip. We wanna compress quite a bit and round our shoulders when we're coming through the legs. So, show you what that means. Starting with our back fly, coming into, almost like we're going into shoulder stand. And then I want to get a heavy pike here. Keep going, really heavy pike, round my shoulders, push off Steven's arms to get my chest up, and we are in reverse bird. What do you think? All right, now we're gonna combine everything together and make it a washing machine.
Over and over, washing machine. Crunch up to support Crystal to go into her.
Reverse bird.
And then settle this down as I assist those legs.
Keep a lift here so our bases have space to get through.
Crunch through said space as I counterbalance to the back fly, supporting the shoulders just in case.
Finding hand connection here, coming into a semi-shoulder stand with a heavy pipe.
Keeping my strong arms as I slide my toes around to that hip crease.
Compress those shoulders, push off the arms to find your reverse.
There's no place like home. Bring the heels together, press up, and we're back into our reverse bird. Good luck, guys. The choice is yours. Make good choices. Win. All you do is win.
Yes. This one was called Crunch Roll. Thanks for joining us.
Hope you guys enjoyed your time. Thanks for spending the last couple of minutes playing acro with us. To you beginners that tried our intermediate flow, points to you. Even if you got it, didn't get it, but don't care, you did great. Keep it up.
And if you feel like any of the movements are really tricky or you're just like not figuring it out, feel free to comment below. That's what we're here for. We're here to help and we're happy to give you advice or feedback.
Like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell, post noties, all that stuff. It increases your chance by 86.3% chance that we reply to your comments. No, we'll get back to you guys for sure.
And we'll be here next week, so don't forget to come back and check in.
Next week, every week.
Every week, new video.
We got you guys.
Yeah. We'll see you next time.
See ya. Dig it, dig it, dig it.